Jimmy. We got Ash here from the Army, and I'm stoked about it. Also, you're muted. You can keep going. You can keep moving your mouth like you're talking, but we can't get anything from that. Still muted.
Who's muted? Jimmy, you're muted.
Jimmy. I don't think you're muted on our system. Yeah, I think.
Wow, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah, I muted myself in the mic. Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, I'm super excited to have Ash back. It's been a while, and he's been crazy busy, and we're going to dive into some crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
So I definitely feel like we should play some tunes because I haven't had a chance to. Because my meeting ran until right at 9, so I haven't shared this out anywhere, and everyone needs to see this. So we're gonna listen to some tunes, for a couple minutes, and then share this out everywhere. If you're watching this, please, bring in all your buds. It's gonna be a freaking fantastic show. We're gonna be showing off NFTdrops.io from Ash from the NFT Army. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks effing freaking sweet. And there's going to be an app, and I'm going to be giving away gazillions of freaking Aether to the giveaway thing. There's a lot to do today. So go get some people. I'm going to throw this to Discord, Telegram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. In the meantime, watch this.
The silence when the sun comes up is power.
Where we go one, we go all. 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 Together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Where we go one, we go all. Together we cannot fall. Silence when the sun comes up. Family we are building. Community and the tribe. Together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Where we go one, we go. Together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Where we go one, we go all. Together we cannot fall. Silence when the sun comes up. This is power. The silence when the sun comes up. This is power. Family, we are building. The community and the tribe. We sing the power. We are the tide. We are the tide. We are the tide. And the tide is rising. Rising. Oh, it's rising. Oh, it's rising. It's rising. Oh, together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Together we cannot fall. Where we go one, we go all.
Oh, I do have to say right off the bat, last crypto cycle, 2017. Bitcoin goes to like 5,800. Everyone's losing their goddamn minds. It was 1,000 a little while ago. They're like, oh my God, everything's crazy. And it was. And then it dips a little bit. And then it dips a little more. And I'm staring at the chart. I'm like, this is going to drop to 3,000. And Jimmy, guess what it did?
I'm guessing it dropped to 3,001.
It was actually 3,200. Good job, Jimmy. Good job. So I'm taking a look at the chart. It's like Bitcoin is 60,000. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, right? And like, man, we really need a dip. And like, it drops to 50,000. Everyone starts screaming, oh my God, it's so terrible. Oh, geez. And you remember what I said, Jimmy? Like, this is not even a dip. You people are weak, right? The dip, the real pain is when we see a 30% dip. And yesterday, it was like, oh shit, we're down 30% now. That's pretty good. And so this morning, I was like, this is a pretty good dip. And then I started looking at the chart. I'm like, man, it'd be really, really cool if it just went down. If it just did it, just go down to 32,000. Just go down to 30,000, 32,000. It's right around where support is. It's a good, almost 50% fib retrace. It's pretty good, right? Guess where it is right now?
I think the last I looked, it was at like 38 or something.
32.
Really? Okay, I haven't looked in
I'll tell you, anything that goes down this fast in the middle of a cycle is going to come back up just as fast. And again, it's a brave new world. What happened last cycle doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen this cycle. But if I was a betting man, and I am, I would be buying this dip aggressively.
I mean, everyone who's in crypto is kind of a betting man in a way. Or a woman.
It's true, right? Yeah, it's just like watching all the like you can tell the noobs. They're like, oh my God, this is the worst capitulation in history. I'm like, except for literally the last time that it happened. And like there was two drops last cycle that were almost at 50%. One of them was really, really close. The other one was like, I think about 42, right? And I was like, this is just par. If it doesn't drop at least 50% once, we're all too weak and we don't deserve the gains. That's all I have to say about any of this.
You know what's fun though? My dollar value in NFTs isn't really going anywhere. It's kind of staying the same.
That's interesting, hey? Especially like Wax is just getting murdered.
Yeah, Wax is getting murdered, but it kind of seems like the NFTs are like becoming worth more Wax, so it's kind of balancing itself out. I'm not saying that for all of them, but it's like it's fun when you get to the point where you're just like looking at your cards and being like, yeah, my cards are still worth the same amount of money, and I don't even care about this 40%.
It's interesting too. Like, right, I was just looking at my portfolio as a whole. I actually don't hold that much Bitcoin because I think it's DOS as far as I'm concerned. It's really adorable and huge and old and will not be around forever. But yeah, my portfolio is doing a hell of a lot better than Bitcoin percentage-wise, so that's fine. Anyway, sorry. Loadmasters rock. Hopefully it's cool if I just call you Ash. I just had to drop into that.
Yeah.
Like, looking at it like, oh shit, it's like this is it. This is the 50% dip. This is the way. This is the way. Get your diamond hands out and rock and roll. But we got so much down. Holy shit. Is it seriously down to 30,000? This is going to be a wick. Watch. Today is going to be a massive wick. It'll drop under 50% and the buyers will come out in force at scale real quick because they're looking at 100% near-term gain now. By the time today rolls around, this is just going to look like a really, really long wick on a daily candle, which I'm not saying we've seen that before, but we've seen that before. Wow.
Exciting times.
Right? This is good. These are the thing, like anyone worried about this or crying about it, you don't deserve the gains. And I shouldn't be that mean because last cycle I was shitting toasters. I'll tell you that right now. I'd been in crypto for about 4 months. Actual toasters were coming out of my ass. I was shitting toasters. It was scary. But I bought more. I bought the dip, right? But it was like, for me, it was like an act of faith, right? And that was like a sort of a real moment. And of course, it went to 20,000 after that, right? From going back down to about 31, 3,200 or whatever. So, man.
And a word of caution too, like if you're new and you haven't done this, because I think this is worth mentioning. If your plan was to buy, sell, and then buy back later, like be careful. It's probably a little bit late for that. I mean, it could still possibly go down way further. But remember, This market moves fast. Like
yeah, don't sell
just
right
this
now.
morning, right? Like
Stop.
this morning it was like 40,000, 38, right? So
Yeah.
like, just be careful if you're gonna.
Yeah, don't try and play this. Like, this is too fast. Unless you're on the buy side, and then again, like, this is not financial advice, right? Yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm more of a long-term player now too. Just like, it's the people that are trying to make money playing these swings are just going to get wracked.
I'm not sure how. Never mind.
Anyway,
the
fuck all
high
that shit. Let's. There's your little market update this morning. Everything's crazy. Welcome to crypto. It's why we get the 10,000% gains on bull market years. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, Tech Geek right here. Corey's probably right. Big institutions to get in while coming in force. I guarantee that they're doing it over the counter in deals right now. They won't percolate into the rest of the market until later on today. Like, they're looking at 100% gain in a week and a half. Buyers are coming up. Like, it's going to happen. Anyway, so I wonder if I can get in.
Get in where?
I was just trying to get in game.
I see.
Yeah, we can only do the gratitudes if I can actually get in my damn self. So yeah, let's do gratitudes real quick, Ash, and then we'll hop into the new digs, which are glorious. And hey, if anybody wants to just keep us posted about what the price of Bitcoin is over the course of this show, I would take that as a personal favor.
We don't accept spam in this channel, but spamming Bitcoin price is perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. You're allowed. Yeah, you're allowed to spam Bitcoin price at any time, for sure.
I'm just glad I only bought Tether.
There you go. Think down here. By the way, Jimmy, this is a really good idea. I'll throw that out there.
You. Yeah, I like having Eves there, monumentalized.
Yeah,
all eternity.
I'm grateful for niftydrops.io.
Me too.
Do you want me to put that or something different?
Yeah, put that. Why not? You caught me on the hop there. I didn't know what I was going to. Yeah, let's put that. I'm thankful for that. We could have put something like "Thank you for Elon Musk," didn't we?
Right?
Yeah, if you want to buy Bitcoin, thank you, Elon Musk.
Yeah, thank you.
Sammy Snake, luckily Sublift still holds strong. Oh, that's good. They actually they started basically a collective fund for buying Uplift land, and they tokenized it. They called it Suplift, which is adorable. From the Sammy Snake community. Jimmy, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for community leaders like Ash and Sammy Snake, actually.
And you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let's be just grateful for us.
Have you met Sammy Snake, Ash?
No, I haven't, no.
Oh, you should. You should. You guys are both leaders of exceptional communities. Like, just... you guys should definitely have a hangout session and compare notes because you're both doing really, really cool things.
Yeah.
Suplift, the safe token. That's probably not true, but I like it.
Safe token, yeah. My NFTs will always look like NFTs no matter what the price.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's a really interesting point, right? Like if you're in it for the collections, or you're in it for the games, or you're in it for the builds, depending upon what NFTs you're using, right? I mean, a cow is a cow in any country. I don't know why I thought that, but
yeah, Upliftium's price hasn't changed today either, right? That's funny. Okay, so got some gratitudes done. Ash, I mean, just give us an update, and then we'll show up the site. Tell us everything. How you been? It's been like a month, or feels like a year, right? Like every month in this early part of the crypto cycle feels like at least a year to me.
Every day feels twice as long as it should, really, in this industry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be enough hours. I think we should actually make a 48-hour day just to fit everything in, shouldn't we?
I like it.
there's just something going on every minute, and at some times of the day you just have to turn off your computer for 5 minutes and have a break from it all, because it's coming in from Telegram, Discord, from you guys on YouTube, and sometimes it's quite overloading. So I find the weekends quite a good break time, really, because the weekends seem to be very quiet, but they're not quite for me, because I'm obviously running a dev team at the moment, trying to get this app off the ground. And anyone that's done any proper deving on App Store will know what a nightmare it is, and the complications that are involved in it all. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun, definitely, but we're getting there, and we've got some really exciting things coming out. And obviously, we've got a version of the app running live on a website at the moment, just so people can use it and see it evolve into what we're planning. So I don't know if you've got the little screen
fun.
there.
Yeah, here I'll throw it up here.
Yeah, so we've got beta testers testing this. So this isn't the finished article, but you can actually use this. The data is live and it's updated by the team and some of the guys from the army. And all these drops are in chronological order. So obviously we've got dark pinup, and it gives you the date and the time. It's all in your own local time zones as well.
Dude, so, it's Common Ninja Spot. Freaking Lars. I freaking love that guy. That's awesome, man. I want to learn more about that. Like, I'm already in love with your NFT stonkers.
So we've got a great team in the background led by Ballas and a few of the other guys from the team that are feverishly uploading these all the time, and we're approving them. And we've just got too many to sort of deal with at the moment, so we're having to sort of select a few. And if you click on them, you can actually get notifications into your Google Calendar now.
What?
You click on read more. I don't know if it's at the bottom of that one, but if you're a beta tester on the app, it can actually add it to your Google Calendar, and it'll give you a notification 30 minutes before the drop and take you there as well. So
that is amaze balls.
It's very functional at the moment, but some of the enhancements that are coming are pretty amazing, really. So you can look at all the launch drops. You can flick it to day and night mode now as well. On the app, it looks absolutely sweet. So
yeah,
but we just put this up for people to sort of get a grip of what we're doing, and they can join the Telegram chat there as well. And there's actually a form in the Telegram now, so people can upload their own projects. And in the background, top secret info, we're developing a token at the moment. So if you upload a project and it becomes live, you get rewarded in token.
Oh, that's cool.
And obviously, we've got a utility for the token, but that's sort of really top secret at the moment. We're in talks with certain exchanges to sort of use the token. And obviously places like OpenSeas and Atomic Hub can all utilize the token as well. So
what token are you guys using?
Well, I'm not sure yet. We're going to end up on Binance Smart Chain eventually, because that seems to be the place to go. So there could be a few pancakes involved in what we're doing, and obviously our Fox are doing things as well. So we're going to be able to swap the token, and people will get rewarded, and they can buy things with it. So that's the real utility. We want to reward people and let them buy NFTs with that, or they could even exchange it for TLM or whatever they like, really. So. Once
you're on BSC, that's one of the things we've been talking about as well. Obviously, you're going to be able to withdraw Upliftium as a wrap token out to the Wax blockchain first. But we're going to be we'll be on Polygon and BSC before the end of the year, I would imagine. Just because it's crazy not to, right? There's just no reason why we wouldn't do it.
Follow the crowd is what I say. I mean, I thought about going layer 1 first, but with gas prices and that, I think it's just best to go straight to BSC, really. And vice versa. We'll see where we end up. So, the plans for a token we're working on at the moment. We're going to go live on the App Store, hopefully within a month. And then everyone can just use it for free. It's a free download. You can even add your drops on there for free as well. There's no fees at all. There's options to upgrade your listings, because obviously we've got a big social network now. We're backed by Wax and Matic as well, so we've got some big sponsors, and we've just joined with Blockchain Gaming Alliance. So you'll see us around everywhere, really. And anyone wants to link and partner with us, we're open to ideas, really, because it is a utility app for the masses.
Right? Yeah. No. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. Cool. It'll be really awesome is to like when we get it'd just be really cool to have a feed of this that's live in the uplift somewhere.
Yeah, that's possible. We've got APIs and everything from the app.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't tell anyone now. Another interesting feature it uses, because of all this GPDR compliance things on the internet at the moment, which is the buzzword. We can actually follow users of the app without actually getting their information, so we can drop NFTs to them. So let's just say Uplift wanted a drop to all people using their app and clicking on their particular advert. They can get an NFT drop straight to them.
That's baller.
So yeah,
I mean, we will. Let's like just flat out like doing a collab to support Ash and the NFT army and NIF drops. We would absolutely do like a community drop just through you guys for fun, and we would want to announce it in advance, right? So like, hey, like all of our people, if you want to be in on this community drop we're doing, it's gonna be free. Everybody's just gonna get an NFT. We freaking love you guys. Make sure you've been using Nifty drops for a while or whatever. Like that. That's smart. Like just that mechanic is smart. But we would want to support you guys that way anyway.
We can track who are the whales, who are the fish, and everything, and we can reward people how we like. And there will be a leaderboard on there of some kind. So who's leading this, who's leading that, and we can drop to whoever the person wants to drop it to. So if you guys want to drop to only people holding a certain NFT, we can do that, or we can sort of bypass the whales and give it all to the little people.
I like it.
So in order, like when this goes live, then this will be a back end process that people will have to go through you, and will they pay in your token to do that, or will
yeah, with the tokenomics we're still working on, but it'll be all in the back end, and no one will actually see anything happen. They'll just gain tokens in their wallet automatically. There's even an option there for Apple Pay to buy packs as well, so that bypasses Wax wallet as well entirely. And so we can deal with just real fiat money if we want. So we've got the underlying team that can develop it. It's just a matter of time, really. And we just wanted to get this out there now because it is useful. I use it every day because I forget when everything is as well. I'm useless. And I have scraps of paper all over the place with lists on and whiteboards. And I just use this app now, and it's free for everyone to just use on the web. So and once we go live on the App Store and Android as well, go download it.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
For sure.
ES Nation put together like a really cool calendar that like they had on their site, but the problem is you actually have to go there and check it. So I think the fact that you have that little button, like, because I miss so many things, and like just Corey scrolling through here, all these projects that I totally forgot about. Like, remember that time that we battled one another in like dark Country? I don't know what's happening like with them, Corey. Right? Like,
I don't either. I think they moved to Flow.
Oh, maybe.
Dark Country's gone across, hasn't it? It's gone to the dark side, I think. They had a land sale the other day.
I mean, I'd like to have them back and talk about that. But like, that's the thing, like, right? Like, if you can just press a button and get that into your Google Calendar and get an automatic notification.
Yeah. It's hardcore. That's the thing. Like, Legend needs to be on here. I was just talking to them. I was talking to them yesterday. And speaking of which, they've got, by the way,
20th, 23rd, like 5 drops this week, right?
Yeah, on TradingView, Wax is 8 cents.
Is it?
That is amazing. Like, if I had a dime of fiat, I'd be freaking like motoring in hard. It's sitting like it's seriously like I'm looking at TradingView right now. Wax is in an absolute beautiful buy zone. It's gonna wick through here and go back up. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I just dropped hard. I just saw that.
Yeah, it's sitting on some pretty fantastic support. It could even actually come back down. Interestingly enough, it could come back down to 4 cents and bounce off the previous wedge, and then get set up for the next run. Yeah,
I think I'll go and buy some Alien World lands now then.
Right? Seriously, honestly, there's absolutely gonna be places where you can go in and get some awesome deals now if you've got any fiat left over.
Yeah, cheapest land on Alien Worlds is $6,000 now due to the
Wow.
drop. So, and that earns you 90 TLM a day. That piece of land. So
Right?
it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Oh man, that's just incredibles.
And that's
All
for
right.
our planet as well. I mean, I wonder what their prices are like for their kits.
Oh
and
yeah,
Legend
absolutely.
is on there. Nice.
Oh yeah, look at this. Cool.
And
This isn't the other one I wanted to mention actually.
That's fun.
There's a legend drop going on tomorrow. I actually wanted to tell people about this.
Yeah, I might have it in my list of things to add, really. But we've got probably about 100 projects, and there's only a team of 3 listing them at the moment. So, but once it's all automated, it doesn't matter then. We can just list hundreds a day, and everything will be set in its own category, whether you're into art, gaming, anything. So you'll be able to filter it down as well.
Actually, it looks like this is going to be... It looks like they're doing evening drops as well.
Yeah, that's a late one, isn't it?
This guy is amazing. Michael Kozlowski. And all this stuff is like procedurally generated with the music.
Nice.
Anyway, so there's a few of these. Go to legend.art. They're right on the front page. They're doing that tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow at I think 8 p.m. is when they do these things now.
Yeah, I think
they've already got.
There's one for each season, I believe.
Yeah.
I think there's spring, summer, and winter, fall.
Oh man, winter, $5,000 for one of 4. That's the thing. Like Legends, like high end art. You know what I mean? Like it's designed for collectors, that kind of thing. But
there it was some cheap stuff in the James Jean drop, and that stuff sold out really quickly. Like I didn't get one. I ended up having to go to the secondary market. And one of the cool things that Legend did as well was they put in place that you could only buy one. So if you went back to buy another one and your credit card had already been used, I'm not sure the specifics on how they figured that out, but apparently according to MBlue, like you could only get one. And so like the rarities for these are really, really cool. So I'm excited to kind of see, where it takes them. And like Corey said, there's this one tomorrow. I think there's another one on the 23rd. I think there's another one on the 26th. Like artists are starting to drop their hardcore. So like when you get those updates, I'm totally gonna when we can get on this app, I'm Legend's gonna be one that I'm gonna be adding in my Google Calendar for sure, man.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool. So is this all automated then, or do you guys have to plug it in manually?
At the moment for the app, it's all manual, but we're working on automation really, with just maybe some minor checks really.
I mean, that'd be really cool, like because one of the issues that I kind of have with crypto in general, which is kind of why I like doing this show, but I've kind of lost touch with crypto because I just don't have time. Is that like once you get sidetracked or you're not able to follow things or plug in with things, it's quite difficult, right? So that automation feature I think is really cool, and I it'd be good for projects as well, right? Like even in the social space, it's like there's all these different social sites, and this project uses this one, this project uses this one, and it's always hard to keep up, right? So like everyone just kind of seems to gravitate towards Medium, even though it's like not on the blockchain and people don't get paid to use it. That's where everyone is, and I guess that's okay. But like, where do you go for something like this, right? Like, I guess a lot of people gravitate towards Atomic Hub, but like, there's a lot of drops that aren't even advertised on Atomic Hub, right? Like Alpaca Worlds, I think, like they might have been for the last one, but they weren't for the first one. So like, where do you find out about these things? Because that's a paid service as well. So I really like the fact that you're doing this, and I'm kind of curious as to are you guys accepting donations, or like how are you guys? Because Corey always brings this up, right? There's a lot of people that are building really cool shit that are free for the community that like aren't seeing a return on it, and I'm kind of now thinking about it, and it's like, yeah, you guys should see a return on it. So I'm hoping that that's the case.
Yeah, it's totally free, and there are obviously perks that we can upgrade people. And the idea of the app is when someone sort of pays us for a sort of level 2 almost listing, a bit like Atomic Hub have level 1 and level 2 NFTs. Someone can pay us for a level 2, and that'll feed it out into Twitter, to Medium, to everywhere else, all automated. So it saves them the effort, really. And
Yeah.
it goes out to every Telegram channel user. It goes out to every Discord user. And it's sort of not spamming. We don't want to spam people, but
but if you sort of control your own channels, then you can have it posted out to those places and any other channels that like opt in, right? You could have like a opt in Discord, whatever, and have announcements go out that way. I think that you guys are perfect. Like as the Uplift would absolutely pay for that, right? Like that, I think. Supporting you guys would be huge. So let us know when we can throw money at you. We'll do something for sure.
And if that's not automated on your back end yet, talk to me because just talk to me. If it's not automated on your back end, talk to me because like there's a mock-up that like I could share with you that you would be able to take and
our devs are pretty handy. They're the guys from Popstand who developed Blockfolio, so they pretty much know their way around the whole blockchain. So they're pretty savvy and they know what they're doing. Another feature I've just forgotten about actually. I've lost my train of thought now when you're talking about the biggest other reason for this app is obviously with COVID ending, people are not going to be sat at home in front of their laptops all day long. They're going to be out and about working again, and you can't bring your PC to work necessarily. So the app sort of solves that problem for them, and they can get their fix every day still. Without trawling all the Telegrams and all the Discords with a limit of 100 channels. I mean, I've hit the 100 channels quite early on, so that's another problem-solving item, really.
It's back up to 35 already, and it went down to 29. That's a dip. I'm telling you, today's just gonna be a wick. And like this, I feel really, really bad for the people that are sold an hour ago, terrified.
That was my buy of 1.8 billion I just put in then.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
welcome. Good.
No, but like it's funny because like when you were talking earlier, I went into my Blockfolio. Speaking of Blockfolio, and I was checking, and there's some cryptos that are holding up really well in this dip, right? Like EOS is holding strong. I mean, Ethereum's holding strong. I'm not surprised about that. Like Link, Aave is up like quite a bit in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash, isn't getting murdered. I mean, for fuck's sakes, Lisk is doing okay, and that's. I mean,
that's funny.
Like one of my favorite projects was actually Deep Brain Chain back in the day, and they basically went bankrupt, and they've been ticking up for like the last 3 months. It's incredibly insane how this market works. So, I mean, if you're gonna learn how to trade, be prepared to get your ass handed to you a few times before you make millions. That's all I have to say, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, people are asking what the price of Upliftium is. It's not on any swaps. You can't withdraw it. So it's right now the only
1 million
relevant
for one Upliftium. You can say that because there's no market, right?
Yeah, and I mean exactly. When there is market, I'm sure somebody will set up a swap on Alcor for Upliftium, wrapped up Upliftium. You'll be able to go and check it out there. And that'll be fun. Yeah. Dre's holding Upliftium because none of you have any choice.
Yeah. Don't give them a choice.
Right?
Just
exactly.
Just keep giving them it and they can be thankful.
I'm personally excited for when we can start the withdrawal process. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Yeah, Upliftium is the sickest token. Yeah, right. Kinda.
What's happening with you guys anyway? Give me a quick elevator pitch. Catch me.
Oh shit! So, man, we haven't talked in a month. Fuck. So Chicken Ka auctions happened. We used the map. It was really good. We're bringing on a few new people. Finally getting our hands on a Minecraft sysadmin to task officially with that. Dre is coming on part-time with us. Dre actually built Lax Virtual Land, which I'll show you guys in a minute.
Yeah.
It's basically going to be Zillow for the uplift. He just like built that because he's like, oh, I got a freaking a couple hours. He's incredible. He actually mentioned there's a few things that he could probably do for you guys too, if you guys. But I know Kurt's team is really good. So I'm sure you guys don't need any help with that. So yeah, a couple weeks ago, a little over that, I was like, hey, let's launch a token called Upliftium, and everyone's like, you're fucking on drugs. And also like, let's do it in 2 weeks, and they're like, you're definitely on drugs. And so we did, some research. Talked to Chintai, talked to a bunch of people that do kind of regulated, drops of tokens. And they're basically, if you have an in-game token that does all the things you want it to do, and then, allow people to withdraw it or deposit it, that withdraw and that wrapped version of it can't have any power in your game. And, you're good for anything, basically. Like that. What? Did not see that coming. But so that's why it is the way it is. We launched Upliftium. We had our first rewards pool drop last week. We were secretly tracking everybody for an undisclosed amount of time and times.
Yeah, I saw that one. Right.
And so people got some wax and a lot of people got a little bit of Upliftium. And you go into enter.theuplift.world. If you have any land, you very likely have some Upliftium. So that part's going good. Had some technical difficulties in Chicken and then sent out alpha wings to everybody who has land NFTs. The NFTs for the actual community plots are coming out within a week, I think. Right, so like the stuff you guys have on Genesis, you're actually going to get the NFTs for those, so that we'll have you in as part of the rewards thing. Yeah. What else? Gratitude is probably going to go on sale next month. Those alpha wings are going to be, I'm just going to say it, Jimmy. Why not be coy? They're Upliftium miners. So just have them in your wallet. You're going to get a little drip of Upliftium. And no one should be shocked. I've been hinting about that for 18 million years. So that's going to be fun. Then we do. I think we're going to do a seed NFT sale towards the end of this month, maybe first week in June. That will be like the Alpha Wings NFTs, but it'll be pack drop. We're going to do that to fund the rewards pool some more. Oh, Our Planet is doing 3 maps with us, 3 worlds. Yeah. Right. So you're going to be able to spend 5 million Aether and upgrade Our Planet land NFTs into uplift capable NFTs. And we're going to have like legit 3 maps just for them over time. I'm
saving mine up every day and resisting building anything till I got that 5 million. I could be very old when I get it, but I'll get it.
Yeah, well, and they're launching. I've been talking to Nazar over the last couple of days from Weekend from Our Planet, and they're doing like what amounts to me to be almost an emergency rig sale, because the price of Aether has been climbing so fast. Not that they have a fine control of the price of Aether, but they do, which is fun. So they control inflation. So they're basically going to put a bunch of things out. And I think this is really, really amazing too, because like what they're noticing is the whales are basically, getting escape velocity, right? Like there's not going to be any catching them, which is going to happen kind of anyway. But they want new players to be able to connect with it a lot more. Because there's a lot of new players in the space, a lot of new energy. It's really, really hard to get any of those things. And so they're basically bringing in a whole swath of new people into the ecosystem by flooding the market. And they're not going to flood. It's not even that much. But, by getting more, inflation, more, Aether out into the ecosystem. And I really appreciate it. Like as like I wouldn't say a whale, but like as a decent size Our Planet fish, it's good for the whole ecosystem that new people are super engaged and getting into the game and getting into the process with everybody else. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you need the new players in, otherwise it'll just flop with a load of whales. And once the whales have got everything, then they're going to dump it. So
right, yeah, that exactly. Like there's a way to you have to keep it. You have to keep the game going.
That was
I think you're right.
That was my favorite thing about the whole Elon Musk's, like Dogecoin thing, and like CZ from Binance, like going on and suddenly kind of saying, yeah, those big accounts are not exchanges. They're not us. They're not Coinbase. Like people are going to get hurt. If we adopt this, it's not going anywhere good. And like, that's the thing, right? Like, yeah, I mean, it's good, like for distribution, like you said, and that's a really I want to fucking climb that, man.
Dude, remember, honestly, when you look at the this is a 1 minute chart, just because I wanted to like just stare at it for a minute. But it's gonna be even on the like on the day, it's gonna be a giant wick. Remember, Jimmy, 10 minutes ago when I said today was gonna be a giant wick. Today is gonna be a giant wick.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, this is like, if this is your first crypto cycle, you're earning your wings today. Because
bye.
Right? Like this is how it goes. Gary, people sometimes, Gary, they can try hard. And instead of complaining about not being able to participate, participate. And again, like, you know, getting some rigs, and buying some rigs too. Like there's some of them in there that are like 5,000 an hour, right? Yeah. Like, so you're at a decent space to be able to get in there. And there's people now doing like, you know, collectives and different things like that. So there's I think I saw it yesterday, Gary. I think you posted it, which was really smart. People are basically like tokenizing access to it, right? So, you know, if you don't have the capital yourself, you sort of create the way to collectively put the stuff together, slap a smart contract on it. Hopefully it works.
There's guys doing loans at the moment, aren't they? You can loan your NFTs and get a big chunk of the token and then pay it back. Yeah, so there are ways.
Right? Sorry, I loaned somebody 12. Look at this, with 36,000 now. That's fun. I loaned somebody 12 million, and they actually gave me like eight land NFTs to hold until he pays me back. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. That's because like, and I'm gaining all the elements the entire time or whatever, right? Like that. So I get all the elements for a month or whatever, which is about how long it's going to take them to put it together. And you know, I still win. It's freaking good.
Speaking of which,
I mean, look at this. This is
up she rises. Back to 37.
This is awesome.
Speaking of which, I am supposed to remind you of a donation of Aether today, Corey.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm just being fascinated by this chart. So yeah, on my KZJAO account, I am donating all of the Aether that it earns, 17,000 an hour, to you know, basically just out to everyone. And the first thing that we're doing is an Uplifter's family mining rig. And that is at odncq.wham. And we're basically going to build that Our Planet mining rig up and then donate the proceeds. We haven't decided what to do with it yet. It might just be, you know, getting little mining rigs for people, or might be buying Minecraft accounts for people or whatever, right? Like we're going to decide on this show like what the best ideas are, and we'll do that. So if anyone feels like donating any Aether or any kind of NFT to it, I'm going to donate. Sorry, I'm going to throw this down in the comments here. That's right. odncq.wham. Yep. So, yeah, I'm throwing 70,000 Aether an hour at this account. And then when we get up to 2 million, we're actually crafting some stuff, and we do that on the show, and it's super fun and blah, 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 blah. The other thing is, if anyone wants to donate NFTs that aren't mineable NFTs, you can do that. And we actually bundle those up and give those out to the Uplifter Telegram or Discord channel when we hit milestones, which I think we're like 6 away right now on the Uplift one from hitting 2,500. And I'm going to be giving away some land when we do, which is going to be fun. Anyway, so yeah, I got to figure out how much Aether we have in there. So you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Yeah. So yeah, I know you've been working hard on the on this new site. But what's going on? Anything new happening in the NFT army side? Like the last time that you were on, which like Corey said, seems like forever ago, you guys were doing a bunch of new releases like that went out really well. Like what's happening on the NFT Army side? Ash?
Yeah, Ballas is the sort of main leader now in the Army, and he's still running competitions and stuff. We have got plans still to launch the NFT Army series. It's just been put on a back burner, really. It's quite funny. Once you sort of become popular, everyone throws projects at you. So
right.
I've got some really interesting projects I'd love to attack, but I'm sort of farming them out, and it's quite a buzzword, farming. So there's a project coming, and this is real alpha, called Crypto Chicken, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's sort of a cross between Alien Worlds and Our Planet, if you could even imagine that, and it's really wacky.
I can.
But it addresses that problem of the whales and the minnows or whatever. There's an option for everybody in there. There is land, there is a token, there is fun, there is gaming, and it's quite cheeky really to steal the best bits of Alien Worlds and the best bits of Our Planet. But that'd happen anyway, and I think it's just going to be great when it launches soon. So.
I don't think it's cheeky, man. Like I think that's the decentralized space in a nutshell, right? Like any project, I'm kind of adamant about this as well. Like any projects who are complaining that like, oh, somebody like you're taking our idea and you're making it better. Well, if you don't want people to take your idea and make it better, go back to the legacy world. Don't be in fucking crypto, right?
Yeah. There's space for hundreds of games in here, and once people have seen Alien Worlds and Our Planet and they've missed out, they should be really looking for that next project, shouldn't they? And getting in on the roots of it, and there's always space for the next project and more people to join them, and that's why this community is so great, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. That's it. The iteration in this space is part of the reason why I love being here. It's why Our Planet was successful. It's why Alien Worlds was successful. It's why we've had the little bit of success that we've had already, with the uplift. Like that's because we're trying new things. It's why freaking niftydrops.io is gonna crush, right? Like there's a clear need for that kind of a feed for discovery, for organization, for making sure you're on top of things, and then you got a central node and can start to really support projects as well, like to be that kind of thing in the space. I think it's a really smart idea. If it's not clear yet, I'm a fan. Yeah,
and the other side of it as well, which people don't realize, which obviously the blockchains do, it appeals to every blockchain. So it's going to attract the Ethereum crowd, it's going to attract the Matic crowd, and they're going to get to see Wax projects for the first time, and the Wax guys are going to get to see the Ethereum projects. And it just gives you a whole broader picture of the blockchain really and what's going on. So yeah, I'm well excited. I use it every day, and I think everyone should. And it's free. We like free, don't we?
It's good. Although,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like the generator thing. Like free is great, but I actually don't like free. And the main reason is like I love the idea of supporting you guys. I wish that the guy who made the Our Planet generator had put a 1% tag on that stuff if he could have done it, because he's not making any money and he should. Like the amount of time that guy has saved all of us is stupid. He could have taken 0.1% something, right? Like there's a level of sort of friction there that would have been great. And honestly, like having even a tiny cost to for people to add to your site isn't crazy, because like Kurt knows this, when we were talking about chirp, like spam is the worst, right? So having some ability to create some friction creates more value for the entire community. It makes that there's a little tiny gate that, if you're really serious about this, like you can throw it up there and have that be the case. And I really just don't see that as a bad thing at all. Now, granted, like free to use for the community, I mean, that's awesome. Not only is that awesome, but we're actually like paying people for their attention, and I think that we should, right? Like that's the direction that sort of value flow should go whenever possible.
Yeah, and I think anyone who wants to advertise on the platform is going to get value for money, whatever that fee is. So
for sure.
we don't want to rip people off and charge stupid fees, but We do have a team to support, and they have to eat and live as well. And they're doing this for the love of the project at the moment. So eventually we'll need them full time, and everyone will benefit. So they'll need a living wage, really.
Right. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but it is 830 some thousand Aether that I'm donating to ODNCQ.wham right now. 836,000. Let's freaking do this. And again, we need about 2 million to mint anything. So if you have any Aether you want to throw it in the pot, ODNCQ.wham. Sorry for the typo above. And once we hit 2 million plus, we'll craft something on the show and throw that into the rig. And I think the rig, people have been donating NFTs to it. I'll check up here on it in a minute, but I think we're at 500 an hour right now after doing this just for a day. This is pretty good.
I don't think the dude who made the rig is listening to you. So what if we put hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we build a model for change? Because I like this idea. Why don't we take a certain percent of whatever we collect, whatever we donate, and kick it back to him as a reward for having that, and just to show our appreciation. I mean, that's kind of a cool idea, maybe. But we don't have to do it, and I guess people can donate on their own. But you always said last week that you were donating anyway, so maybe we take 10% of that, or 5% of that, or even 1% of that. It doesn't matter, but as a show of solidarity for creators getting rewarded. I like that. I mean, that's we should practice what I spend a whole lot of time preaching on the internet. That makes sense. So yeah, there's this permaculture principle, and how I kind of got into permaculture was I got yelled at because I was saying this won't work, you can't do this, and the dude's the best way to do something is to build a model for change, and I think that's what we do in the Uplift. I think that's what we've done in Uplift Art. I think that's what Legend's doing. Even though they're on the high end scale, I think that's what you guys are doing with you did with the NFT army, right? Communities who care.
Hold on. Tech just said I'll throw in 250K if somebody matches it. I am immediately said, let's go. So that's fun. So that's $500,000. I'll do another one. If somebody else throws in 250K, I'll match that. That'll get us to 1.8 million, and then we'll be real close to crafting again. So if somebody else dumps in 250K, I'll match it from one of my other accounts. Sorry, what were you saying before everything got weird again?
No, it's okay. I was just commending, all right, no problem at all. I was just commending, the NFT army in a way, and our communities as well. We're it's funny, right? You were talking earlier about the first bull run that you experienced, and I was thinking about the first bull run that I experienced, and actually it wasn't that long ago. It was the last bull run, but I had kind of a safe haven in EOS, because at that time EOS was so positive. There was such a positive vibe in there. And now for this bull run, I don't even think we're started yet. That's my personal opinion. I don't think we're even near to the blast off yet. But in this bull run, my safe haven has actually become, positive communities. Uplift, of course, is one of them, because that's where my home is. Generios is one of them, and people like Ash or Sammy Snake or Recurrier with the Crypto Monkeys, all of these communities in the wax space, they seem to be safe places where people can come and people can learn, and people, they might make some mistakes, but there's also people that are teaching them what mistakes not to make and how to correct the mistakes. And I really appreciate the communities and the community leaders like Ash that have stepped up, because I think it's really important for new people into crypto. So thank you, Ash, for all that you do in the space. I know that you've been busy with other things, and now your community has become a network unto its own, as has ours, and things get busy. But you mentioned Ballas. Ballas is here sometimes. We see him, we interact with him on Telegram. The guy's great. We would love to have him on the channel as well, right? Sometime if he's out there, right? This is what happens with communities. You grow, you adapt, you move up. But there's people that fill in the ranks below you. enough, right?
Yeah, they're just as important, and I will order Ballas to get his ass on here with you, and he can show you some of the things he's up to, because he's got his own little video channel going. And oh, by the way,
Yeah,
I just sent you 250k there for your pot.
All right, let me. Now I gotta go drum up my. I gotta go make good now too. All right, so we're at 1.8 million. By all means, guys, donate to odncq.wham. And honestly, like, if it. Like we're pushing at the end of the hour. If it comes again, if we get it to the end, I'll just stick around and do this because this is too much fun. I'm not sure what the cheapest one is. If somebody wants to see what the limit is we need on the tool site, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So who was it that said they'd match 250k? Let's see
Me.
this.
It was me.
Was it?
Oh yeah. It was me.
Sorry.
I'm doing. No, that's good. I'm doing it right now.
Called you out on that one.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, I'm excited about it. Like that. You know, I want to get in on this action.
Let's have a bidding war and see who can send the most.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
That's the thing, though. Like when you're generating tokens from things like staking rewards, especially when it comes to NFTs, right? Like that's a game changer, right? Like that's it's not a hoarder's game anymore, right? Like it's like, I mean, Corey went through this a few weeks ago. I don't have any timeline, right? But we had Bonds on the show, and he's just like, yeah, like I'm hoarding my Aether, but now I need to use my Aether. And like that went from like using my Aether to like now, oh, fuck, I'm going to give my fucking Aether away, right? Like once you get into that attitude, that version of giving and realizing that just by having those assets, you collect some rewards and then spreading out to the community. I mean, that's where we can't fall, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a big engine, right? And like everyone is benefiting. I'm benefiting damn near obscenely because I got in, right on the curve when everyone thought that we were all crazy, right? And that's a good sign. What's that? Yeah, no, I did. I bought 10,000 Alien Worlds NFTs and staked them over some time, right? Yeah. And so, oh shit, Medusa just said 800K. All right, well, I guess we got like 2.5. Somebody want to check how much? Hold on, let me send this. I'll check right now. So apparently we can upgrade what we're gonna mint a little bit. If anyone wants to send in any more, do it, you freaking freaks.
Let's get 40 odd million and do get some
do money.
Gold. Get some gold made. Let's make some gold. Let's mint some shit and get some gold.
We got 2.6 million. What can we get for 2.6 million?
2.6 million. You can get a compass.
Okay.
An archipelago. Glasses.
Oh, there's this thing now too where like I'm trying to like log into it and it won't give me which Gmail account anymore.
Here, I'll give you do you want to use this tool too? I'll put it in private to you. Do you use the Our Planet tool generator?
Oh yeah, no, I'll definitely use that. I just got to sign into that. I got to sign into that account. And now, does anyone know the fix for this? Like every time I click the Gmail thing, because I have them on 2 different Gmail accounts, it automatically just goes to the whatever one I signed in last time.
You need to go to your Wax wallet and log out of it.
I am logged out of it. So when I try and log back into it and click the Gmail thing, it goes right back into the other Gmail one without giving me that little modal to pick which one.
Yeah.
Use an incognito window or something.
Oh, that's smart. You're fucking smart. You're fucking
switch on.
Jimmy, you're such a genius, Jimmy.
Another 250K coming in as well.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You've started something here, haven't you?
Well, shit. Yeah, no, I mean it's good. So we're gonna have to start figuring out. Yeah, so looks like we still have 2.6 million in there, which I mean, again, is fantastic.
Let's convert it to Wax and then swap it for Bitcoin. Come on.
Yeah, right. But not anymore. I mean, I think that ship is almost sailed. It did a 70 like. Yeah, it did a third fib retrace on it. It's going to probably hang out here for a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what it does now.
I mean, if you were in the uplift world and you fell off the side of that cliff, you would be in a hole and NFT Nick would have to come and save you.
It's true.
You're not getting out of that V.
There it is. Okay, cool. All right, this is working. Let me just sign into this account here, guys, because we're totally doing this right now. Obviously, Ash, I want you to hang out, but if you have places to go, people to see, I totally get it. Niftydrops.io. But I mean, now that you're in, like, you can't really leave now because it's just.
I've got to see this happen, haven't I?
Yeah.
Everyone else can wait. Binance, I could speak to them another day.
Right. All right. Oh, that's interesting. I screwed up anyway. I got this. What am I talking about?
So while you do this, just a shout out to Edward, who's in the comments. He had a really great interview with Jen. Jen's awesome show in last day or two ago. So that was really cool. Go check that out. Go check all Jen's awesome shows out.
Agreed.
I would love to actually see you on Jen's awesome show, Ash. I think that would be cool. She's like our star interviewer, like, professional, and it'd be really cool.
I'm up for that. I've got a couple of team people as well that could probably come on as well. I've got Hunter. He's my main sort of marketing guy, and I've got a few of the new members as well that I'd just love to come on.
Nice.
I've probably got a better face for YouTube than me.
Yeah, well, I mean, hit me up because there's always people reaching out to me that want to do interviews. So if you're interested, and that goes for anyone else who's out there who's building stuff. If you're out there and you're building stuff that I'm happy to promote it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to promote it. Sorry.
Right.
I don't do that. Like, even if you pay me, I'm not going to promote it.
You pay me, I'll promote it. That's the Arby side of it coming out. We take bribes every day.
As well, you should.
Yeah, gotta feed the men the rations.
All right, so we can do compass right now, and that's basically it. We can do compass. Let's do it.
Compass, mythic compass.
Game on, right?
Mythic compass. Come on.
Oh,
it's gonna be a long way.
So cool.
And I mean, how good is Anchor Wallet? Anchor Wallet is just.
I love Anchor Wallet for some things, but not others. It's good for drops sometimes. It's quick.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. Like I've been using a lot recently for drops, and I have way less problems with it than I do with Waxcloud Wallet, to be honest.
But with the recent Atomic Hub and the CPU problems, it's been a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, hey, so we're covering your face there. We can do that.
That's right. I'm like crouching up here.
Right. That's funny.
I love how people know about your streak. This is great. Ash might not know about your streak.
Yeah, I had what is now. By the way, yeah, we need 5 more members in the Uplift, and I'm going to be giving away some land later on today to get to 2,500 in there. Yeah, so I was telling Bonds about it because he really, really loves it when people complain at him. So I was like joking, like, "Oh, which I don't envy him that position at all. But I had like 15 comments in a row. Yeah, I had minted 15 like land, like rigs, the whole 9 yards. Comment. He's like, dude, that's almost statistically impossible. Like, yeah, I know, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And so we opened one on the show, and we asked everyone to give me some help, throw some messages at the universe. Gary started talking about sacrificing chickens, which became a whole thing. And lo and behold, I think we got an epic. So it was pretty exciting.
They do come along,
right? So yeah, if you have any magic rabbit feet or any kind of luck talismans, this goes to literally everyone. There's 37 people here. Start rubbing them now. I know that's gonna get weird now that I've said it all.
Yeah, and yeah, that's really weird. Anyway, but you are the common king, and that's why the people love you. Corey.
The common king. Yep, that's me.
Like, no, I mean, like, it works, right? Like, there's no status here. I mean, it's funny because I've been thinking about like guests that we want to interview. I'm like recent. Oh,
I fucked up.
Yeah, recently I
picked up right where you left off. It's fucking super genius.
Recently, I've been thinking about guests we want to interview, and I mean it was a long week for us last week, and we've got like some cool stuff coming up tomorrow. And I was sitting there this morning, and I'm just like, Media Moguls. Who haven't we heard from in a while? Like, who haven't we had on? Oh, God damn it, Ash! Like, we haven't had that guy on, and like, it seems like forever. So, I'm really happy that you could kind of make it last minute. Right?
Yeah, I'll get some of the army guys on. I'll force them on, and you can have some fun with them.
March to the Uplifters channel now, you.
Yeah. You'll probably need one of those beat machines though, because they're obviously not very well trained.
I would love to do that actually. Like, I think
Oh,
that
do
would be
we not
really cool.
have? I wonder if we don't have call Discover to free it. Oh, the cauldron's full. Dang it. I really did screw things up. Okay, so generator, log out, log in.
Wait.
I screwed something up. Now I got to go back into the actual system itself. Discover.
So if you screw it up,
Okay.
does it roll back everything that's done?
Yeah, no, we should be good now. No, it does, but I because I interrupted it halfway through the thing, I had to go to the real generator and fix that up. It'll be fine now.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Be good. I didn't either. Just first time that happened.
Not
But
giving
it
it,
was-
it's a bug. Go to the real generator. Who's got
Yeah, it was very painless. And now we're back running. I wonder how much wax I actually have in ODNCQ. Oh, I got 58. We're good. I threw 1,000 wax at it for fun. Excuse me.
Techie, we love you. We love that you're here. We're not giving it as well. We love that you're here. I am. All of you guys, Edward, Tim Daniels, that come every day, every week, that listen in your car. Bradley, Breaker, you guys rock, and we love, that you're here. And we're excited that you enjoy our randomness generations and, great guests, and that you learn from us. So just thank you for being a part of this community. I just want to say that.
Yeah, that's cool. I love these sort of chats where you never know what's going to happen.
That's basically our show.
Who thought we were actually going to be minting this now?
Yeah, who would have known? Who would have known? Yeah, Bitcoin's back up to 36, which shouldn't surprise anyone. Yeah, we'll see. And it's bouncing off. It bounced off the 200 moving average on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute. Pretty hard, which is interesting. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think still by the end of the day, the institutional buyers are still trying to figure out how to get exposure to it. So we'll see. Where did the generator go?
I think the real question is how much Bitcoin did Elon Musk just buy? It's it was probably a lot,
right? Yeah, no, I think like there would have been institutional buyers that had buy orders that were gigantic at a 50% drop because not doing it is crazy. Hustle House, what's up, man? What up?
Wild morning.
I guess this is the Hustle House time, right? Like, I think we're gonna have to maybe next week, Hustle House, if you're available. Shoot me a PM at what time you get up. I want you here on Media Moguls. I think maybe next week it's going to be the Hustle House, and we'll even back it up for you.
Yeah, maybe what we should do as well, Hustle, is have a little you and me chat about the NFT thing that we're planning on doing, and seeing if we can do an update and see how we can maybe promote that Wednesday morning thing to move that along. Just because we're basically doing we want to do 100 an NFT drop of 100 builds in the uplift, and just get some pictures of that. Of which, for sure, Ash, we're gonna need a picture of your giant army dude. Without a shadow.
Yeah, I must get some work done on that as soon as I'll hit you up after this, and I'll get the proper server link, and I'll get some of my guys in there working on it, because there was other plans apart from McDonald's, but we just never got around to it.
Right. All right. Yeah, the McDonald's is hilarious, by the way. It's really funny. That's some funny shit. That's some funny shit. All right, so talk about
does it give you a time? It doesn't really, right?
No, but you can I'm scrolling up and down on this thing down here, and you can kind of see it's
Yeah, it's a bit of a wait, isn't it?
Where
Oh,
it's
nearly
gonna
there,
end.
nearly there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at
I should be following the
drum
black
roll,
ones
drum
here.
roll.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Mythic compass. Compass?
Right? That would
Compass?
be rad. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing this. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to inventory. It shows up. Let's freaking unpack this MFR and go get some lunch.
Let's go and have
Ash, I'm
some.
really excited you were here, man. You need to come back more than like once every 6 weeks or what?
Yeah,
like,
let's
a
make
million
it let's
years.
make it right quite regular, and I'll get something
Yes,
actually
please.
organised next time, and I'll bring some other guests with me if you want, and we'll have a bit
Yeah.
of a party.
Yeah, fuck, that would be fun. Let's do an NFT
yeah.
army roundtable. Like that would be awesome. Bring
Let's get Ballas, let's get Wonder Woman, let's get Jonathan on,
This
Yeah,
sounds like
let's
a
do
game
that.
plan right now.
and they
I
can
like
show
it a
you some
lot.
of their videos. They could do you some videos actually. So, oh, here we go.
Oh. You guys ready? Okay,
roll,
for real. We got a comment last time. We do not want to start another streaks. Just like whatever you pray to or have for luck or whatever, get some Zen freaking mind wavy wizard shit going on.
I mean, I was hungry in game today, and there was only one chicken on my plot, and I killed it. So if that,
I'm gonna rub the lucky chicken. I'm gonna
Rubbing
rub
the lucky chicken. Rubbing the lucky chicken.
Weird,
Hold on. Rubbing the lucky chicken. Hold on. Rubbing the lucky chicken. Somebody screenshot this. Rubbing the lucky chicken.
There's an NFT there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a total NFC in there. Who's got it?
Oh! All right, let's go.
Come on, lucky
Dun,
chicken.
dun, 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 dun. Make the thing happen.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. What was it?
common.
Oh, was it common? All right.
Yeah, but you know what they say? Common's the new mythic, isn't it?
That's what they say. All right, so we're at 476 now. That's all right, guys. We're at the streak. The streak's at 3 now. That's 290. That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, the
Let's just
thing's
Like,
still
we
far
just
below the
increased
last
our
one.
mining rate by like 65%. So, that's pretty
Do
good.
this every show. We could mint something every show, couldn't we?
That's the thing. So it looks like if we did it every other day, it looks like that account's pulling about 800,000 every 48 hours, give or take, right?
Yeah.
And so that'll be the anchor. Like I'm going to donate that every time. Whatever anyone else wants to pitch in, we could just keep rocking and rolling, right? And again, also come up with ideas about what we do with this, right? Because now claiming it, we're just kind of bootstrapping it. But once it gets up to a sufficient size, or if anyone has any ideas of ways that we can support the whole community, even projects like niftydrops.io, like I want this to be something that gives back to everybody in the ecosystem in different ways, right? And we could come up with the coolest ways to do that.
We could send you all our Alien Worlds abundance that we're not allowed to mine now with that, couldn't we? So they're useless to us.
Yeah, actually,
This is why I love crypto. They're useless to you, but they're valuable for us.
The shovels. I'll send you, like, Sammy Snake has been like hooking up an army and basically getting people to mine on their lands and stuff. And getting shovels out to noobs, like supporting people to get into Alien Worlds and kind of bootstrapping them into this whole space. It's been fantastic. So anyway, all things are useful to someone. Yeah, we're at 766, baby. That's pretty good.
Actually, you know what? Another thing I want to do. Like I'm thinking about this now. After saying it, I really like the idea of having the NFT army roundtable. But I also want to have a community leader roundtable. Let's do that in the next few weeks, because like having you and Sammy Snake,
that's a good idea.
and the courier, let's connect all these.
Yeah. That's
on
those
there,
4.
and
Anders 2. That's 5. That's we're already pushing but still, we definitely need Anders anyway. So Anders, Hustle, Ash, Sammy. Who's the other one you said?
I think that was it.
There was 5.
Courier.
Yeah. Good call. Yeah. And then we'll just shut up. Let's do it.
Yeah. So next week we'll get Hustle on here, and then 2 weeks from now, we'll get those guys on here for a Media Moguls super epic roundtable. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Knights of the Round Table.
Make it so. Eventually we're gonna have to get Bullshipples on here too. This is the way. It feels good. And that's the thing too. Like, there's so many like the people that are just on the trading side are all having like one of the worst days of their life right now. They're all fucking blood pressure's all up, yada 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 yada. Right? We're minting game NFTs to make fake money to do good things with. Right? Like this, like just sign me up for this fucking nonsense. Like this is where I belong personally. It's really good. You know,
Hey,
I like it. I like it.
So I like, yeah, I like it a lot too. It's kind of cool. Do you want? Yeah, I like it a lot too. It's really cool.
Cool. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. I think we did good today.
Yeah,
By the way,
that was fun.
niftydrops.io, guys, for real. Go add this to your repertoire of things that you use all the time. If you're dropping stuff, make sure you talk to Ash. Make sure you get into the Telegram channel. Make sure that your stuff can get on there. Yes, I'm talking to you, Hustle. And anybody else that's doing stuff like this. I'll actually put this up on the screen. Niftydrops.io. I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I would also highly recommend, if you haven't checked out recently, our buddy Dre, Mr. Bello, made laxvirtualland.com. It's an amazing way, if you want to buy land in the uplift, to sort between different sizes, different places, yada, yada, yada. And you're going to want to keep track of that because eventually it's going to be map-based. You're going to be able to list things with pictures and messages and all sorts of fucking cool shit. And last but not least, Legend.art is doing a drop of that awesome procedural music visual artist guy, Michael Kozlowski. And that's tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. So boom, we freaking shilled all the shit. We made some more mining shit to give shit away to help people and community and shit. And I got to say shit a bunch of times.
And we also found out that like apparently there's no spell check in the comments section because I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? I forgot about this. Thank you, Medusa, which is a weird name for YouTube. We actually got sent packs from it was the pump and dump packages for that. I just need to figure out what the website is to open those things because I feel like I bought one myself the other day and I had no freaking clue how to do that. But you're right, we have to open those up and add those in there before we go any further because we might actually end up at like 1,000 or something fun like that.
Yeah,
so, like I mean, I hope you know. Like this is probably why Ash doesn't come on. He knows he's going to be on here for 24 hours.
I know, right? It's like, God damn, I got work to do. You fucks. Oh, hey, somebody sent us a random land poster, so that's 100.
Yeah, send them in. Send them all. I'll send you some later when I get a chance.
Beautiful. All right. So yeah, I think we're at this 100. So we're at 866 now. And we got to do the pack opening. Open on our planet. How do you do that? How do you?
If you click on the pack NFT and go to the collection link, there's a link to it there.
Okay. I just love the way this reads, though. This is hilarious. I am pump and dump open on our planet.
Yeah. Yeah. Nailed it.
That's perfect. Nice work. I am.
I am pump.
There we go. Unpack. Boom. All right, and then I'll show this screen.
This one might even be better though. I am open on our planet, Corey. I mean,
that's what she said.
That's the best name ever. We love you, I am. Thank you.
I think I've almost had enough coffee today. I love that our planet has their own unboxing shit. That's fucking genius. All right, so Guru's mini pack and Guru's mega pack. So thank you to Medusa who sent these in to us for our family mining rig. These are, of course, stakeable. So don't be a jerk. Do the thing. We got this. Maybe. Yep.
Oh, here it comes.
So B is all right? These are fun. The Dow hacker.
They're really fun. I really like the Michael Jackson over the cliff, monkey dog thing is pretty cool.
Tech Geek just said, Corey, you need one of those beer helmets filled with coffee. And like, A, yes. B, I think my blood pressure is probably high enough. But C, yes. I like me some coffee. For real. Hambo. Oh, these are adorable.
We can't see anything. We just have a black screen. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Mars ship, Captain Pig, our planet, motherfuckers. All right, so and then so I'm kind of on our planet on here anyway. Let's go find out what kind of staking power we got, yo. 866, fam. Good shit. All right.
15 in there.
5s and 2s. Nothing huge. But it'll be like, I don't know, maybe 50. But still, it's 50 more than yesterday.
Zester, I kind of feel like we need an NFT, like a hand-drawn NFT of Corey with a Viking beer helmet for his coffee. Like that would be pretty good NFT. I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm getting the evil look right now.
No, that wouldn't hurt my feelings. I was like mostly like yeah, like I really am not super into becoming like that a sort of character thing. That's not really the role I want to play. But a Viking beer helmet, a cartoon of me full of coffee like that. Okay. I mean,
I don't want you to be a character either. I really don't want you to be.
Ken is so good at that. Why get in the way? Ken Bozak is that guy, right? Have at it.
Don't take that the wrong way, but my favorite meme is my favorite memes are the ones that people make of this show. Those
right. So, I should say we've got 582,000 Aether right now. Thank you, Tech Geek. That again, like, don't get me wrong, it would be an intense honor that I would not be able to really handle properly because, like, how do you even process that amount of honor? But yeah, that would be fucking crazy. So yeah, like tomorrow we could end up doing it again. Like, well, I'll probably have 400,000 that I can throw in from Keza Jiao tomorrow. And if anyone wants to get crazy, we might just be able to do it tomorrow on the show. You know what we should do? Those crypto writers, do they have any Aether?
That's a touchy issue right now.
How about this?
Apparently they're not listed on Aether, but we could do something with Aether, and I think they'd be pretty happy about it.
Well, they'll eventually get listed.
They'll get listed.
Oh no, I think they will if they want to.
They need to be listed. So go spam the hell out of our plan. No, don't do that.
No, we don't need to. They're doing. Once they launch pools, which is like our planet, once they launch pools, they're going to be listing a bunch. I think that is coming for sure, which I think is fun. And I know for a fact that other projects are starting to look at helping NFTs create more value with having token drips, as well, including some higher end ones that I've been talking to that they're actually talking about charging like a lot of money to get listed on them, which is going to be interesting. Right, so like the legend art of our planets, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Crypto Finny staking for Upliftium. I mean, that's a thing that could happen. But besides, you're not going to have to stake anything to get Upliftium from us. For the record, it's not a mechanic that's essential. We can target people for drips just by what they have in their wallet. So that's fun.
Yeah, and just remember, like, anything that's staked in our planet isn't really targetable. So, like, necessarily staking things isn't always the best course of action. Although, like, I love what our
Ben from NFT Hive has. We've talked to him already. He can basically pull a state of our planet and add it to our targeting tables. So. That might actually not be a problem. Like the next time we do an Our Planet warning, it might not actually be an Our Planet warning. We might just do a snapshot and tell everyone that, hey, like we actually have power now because of Ben from NFT Hive. And if you're not using NFThive.io, it's massive for bulk staking, unstaking, selling, the whole 9 yards. NFT Hive is a freaking like massive time saver. And is another one where I was like, hey, listen, we want to support you. You know, how much is a banner? He's like, oh, we just got to do banners for friends. Fuck you. How much money can we send you? Like, you know, it's funny. Like,
$1 million.
Something, right? Like it should be something. Like with the people in this space, like I really want to support them and pay people for good work. It's really important. Anyway, NFT bulk staking changed my life. Yeah, I mean, I just moved. I had like way too much, and Gary was like yelling at me because he's like my security review guy, who's awesome. He's like the you know, he's the watcher on the wall, really, for our team. Oh, it's funny. I just saw that question come up. Anyway, so yeah, I'm moving them to cold wallets and stuff, and without bulk, you know, unstaking and transfer, I'd still be doing it now. I would have had to cancel the show, and I wouldn't have gotten anything done. Oh man, I might actually do some Wax DeFi stuff with ETH being super cheap right now. Do Alpha Wings recharge? No. That battery is showing
where we are.
The level of Upliftium drip that it will be. So if and when you get your hands on NFTs that have a much higher charge, that will mean it's mining Upliftium at a higher rate. So now you know that. That's 2 bombs I dropped today that we haven't talked about publicly yet. And this is the thing, right? Like, you know, when you know NFT Army gets around to launching NFTs, you guys have, right?
Yeah, we've done lots of promos. We've just never done our series, which is sort of sitting in the wings, really.
It's common, right? So when you guys do that, we can create.
That's when you get a pack of comments,
right? Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna get a comment all the time.
The army are going to be all. I think ours are just mythic, and that's it. We're just going to do mythic.
Only mythic. I love it. So we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have an upgrade contract where you can spend a little bit of Upliftium. And for, you know, partner projects of ours, and of course, you know, we would include NFT Army in this if they wanted us to do it. You'd be able to take specific schemas, run them through the contract, spend a little bit of Upliftium, and basically get one of these battery stamps, which means you now have a mining an Upliftium mining drip made out of any NFT that we decide to partner with, right? So instead of staking, we're basically going to create, you know, blenderized collaborations and you know, have these things able to be turned into stuff. And of course, you know, it's going to be a huge demand functionality for Upliftium as well, because anytime, you know, you're doing any of these things, we need to make sure that there are reasons why people will want to go over to Alcor and you know, hop on the swaps or markets that you guys produce, because we're never doing that. We're never going to be listing Upliftium or wrapped Upliftium.
Go to your land for NFT drops. Like, imagine that, right? They go over to the NFT Army, they pick up an NFT with this little battery in the bottom corner, and they get Upliftium drops. Like, in the only way, I'm not saying this because I don't know if this is true, but the only way that you can get that battery is if that NFT is dropped in the world. I mean, that's kind of a cool.
Yeah, it's definitely not the case at all, but it could be for any project that decides, because projects are going to decide what of their NFTs are going to be available, right? So they can absolutely do that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Like, I'm just hearing about this now.
You can have
we're busy over here. Like, we
oh yeah, I mean, that's like Jimmy hasn't even heard out this shit, so we're making up stuff as we go.
I think what we'll do is we'll just launch our NFT series. They'll all be mythics, and you can blend them for commons.
Can you give Corey can you give Corey just 1 pack of commons? Like,
right,
so
yeah, exactly. Like, hey, every NFT project in the space is just gonna like collect a bag of commons. Like, okay, common king, here you go, jackass. Okay, thanks.
But I like that idea. Like, on the surface, what would happen? Like I like because that's kind of what we do with this show. That's kind of, you know, because Corey and I. We like doing this. Like, what happens when you turn the world on its head? What happens when you release 1 million mythics and only 5 commons? Like, let's play that market game.
Let's do it. Let's do it for free.
Could you imagine to see what would happen? Right? Like that, like, would people actually still think, oh, well, it says mythic on it? Like, yeah, but it's not though.
What about if you blend 5 mythics and get a common, and then you can blend 5 commons to get a pack?
Just go
I like where this is going. Like, let's.
It's mental. I'm a huge fan. Yeah.
Do it in reverse, so you end up with the pack that you can then open again.
Like seriously, go on Jen's awesome show, because one of the questions that Jen likes to ask is if money or resources were no problem and you could make a giant mess, what would the mess be? And that's a great freaking answer.
Yeah. Let's do it in reverse.
Right? Hey, the trivia. Just to rewind this, like I answered this question 10 minutes ago that you asked. So you're welcome, I guess.
Yeah,
and the answer is absolutely not. They don't recharge, so that's not how this works. But there's cooler things that it actually will do.
But not like they don't decharge either.
That's true. Also true. Yep. The level's the level. I was thinking too, like if you could, is there some kind of way that you could blenderize and randomly potentially get a higher charge on a particular NFT? Maybe. But we don't have any plans for that right now. Yeah,
I kind of feel like we should put a little higher charge on NFT Army's NFT, just because Ash and NFT Army are awesome. I'm just saying, like,
well, that way, like,
wherever we want,
and then give one to me, and then I would have a non-common, and that'd be great.
I still think we go with Ash's idea and give you all the commons, and you're the only one that has the commons, and let's see how this value proposition works out.
However, if they all staked even a little bit, I would. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll have talks. We'll talk about it.
All right, cool. I gotta get some lunch before the Tuttle Huddle, so quit being interesting and leave me alone, so we could get out of here. Thank you guys very much to everybody who donated to odncq.wham, the new family uplifters mining rig. Thank you guys so much for doing that. The packs were fun. Thanks for sending the poster. We're sitting at $951 an hour right now in there. And again, all of the proceeds from this forever and ever are always going to go back to the community in ways that we kind of figure out and decide on this show. So it's just a big deal. Thanks for Gary for coming up with the idea. I was just thinking we would just give away all the stuff because of Jiao, on my own. But this is such a better idea because it allows other people to be part of it. Ash is part of it now. I am and Medusa and everybody else. Thank you guys very much for doing that. Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rock and roll.
Over on the Crypto Artist channel. See you there.
Do it.
Awesome ESX thing. And thank you, Ash, for